Hello, welcome to the Jayfreezer90 show. Yes, before we get started, we gotta say the magic words as always. Oh yeah, it's just a radio. I just like that. Just to boost my enthusiasm to do this. This is gonna be a rambling, and so the next, these past 3 weeks I've just been really booked. I've been completely booked. This, just a lot going on. Volunteering, hang out, with family, and all that, and this minimalist experiment I'm doing, this frugal experiment. you know, the little thing, I'm realizing that it's more like the experiences than it is all the money and all the nice stuff. I mean, yeah, I got, this, laptop here and all that. But really, it's just these experiences that are just adding one at a time, and I feel like I just have a very enriching life. I'm not really attached to a phone, car, or house anymore. I'm just more attached to just being outside, even though I'm inside right now because this just avenues for now. My computer's not top notch yet, or this camera's not top battery life yet, but whatever. I want to talk about how last week it went for me. It was very interesting. Friday, I volunteered with a blood drive, and I was working with kids. Just wonderful, wonderful. Yes. There's also something I need to talk about before that. I was riding a bus, my bike. I was like, why not? I got this day off. Why don't I ride my bike? And D-man, I really love my bike. It is a great traveling tool. I find it more than just some bike. It's a traveling tool. It has helped me get around the Big O easily. I take the bus, yes, and I don't mind it. I met a wonderful guy named Jim. Wonderful guy. That's a rig, and they're having a big discussion that I'm volunteering, and asked me. He was asking me, why are you volunteering? And I was like, the reason I'm volunteering is because I just want to rebuild a community and God and all that. I was like, and that's my main reason for doing it. Because really, the 9 to 5, I'm gonna respond to Kevin Bradford. The 9 to 5, I believe there's more than the 9 to 5. I believe in entrepreneurship. I believe in creating jobs, but be an entrepreneur. And I know this is going to be a little sidetrack, but I'm sick of these political ads that are playing in the big ad. And now I'm referring to the state I live in. By the way, no one gets it. But I just hate these political ads because they're just so unprofessional. But anyway, back to the matter on hand. I told, asked me also, introduced me to two suburban men, and they asked me why I'm taking bus, because I want to save some money on gas. Because really, the bus is cheap. I only have to spend like maybe no more than $3. No more than $3 a day. I'm no more than $3 a day to get back home, to get back here all the way to the Big O. And that's not me bragging, that's me actually telling the truth. I only have to spend like $2.50, $3 a day. That's it. Because I try to enjoy more of my, surroundings, like this. So I try to enjoy my surroundings more often, and yeah. As for volunteering, the kids are wonderful, the people are wonderful, and it's just great to see that. I value volunteering more than a regular job because I feel like there's a sense of purpose. A job, I just feel like, you know, another day for Cameron Bradford as too dictatorial. Again, I'm, you know, religiously watching motivational material. But I noticed that, you know, most jobs are dictatorial and all that, and they just want most jobs want people to feel small and that. Now, I'm not saying jobs are bad, I'm not saying it's bad to work. No, what I'm saying is, it's just most of them are too much focused on profit and not experience. I believe experience over profits. It shouldn't be profit over experience. Where's the experience, huh? Where is it? Anyway, but you know, I gotta work with these kids. So wonderful, and I noticed at this elementary school, these kids were really smart. I mean, it was easy to have a conversation. They weren't stuck up. They were like the polar opposite of what I've been seeing at, you know, work and all that. It's just, wow, these are wonderful kids. They're not too attached to their technology. They focus on more what's around them, all that. You know, they have a creative nature. Like, I noticed one kid, he put stickers. He put volunteer stickers all over himself. And I thought it was kind of funny, you know. Some people are like, but, you know, kind of funny, you know. And yeah, you know, it's just and also the people that I work with at the, you know, volunteering and that, it's just amazing people, amazing individuals. I mean, so warm, so welcome. I mean, it's just so uplifting. I look forward to volunteer every time. I try to get it as much as I can, you know, pop by email that. I really love what I'm doing, you know, and I do for my family and all that. But as me, it's real satisfying. I mean, it's just, I'm just happy to see people be brought up in this world. Yeah, so that's great to hear. Great news. And, you know, riding my bike afterwards, I saw school carnivals, real awesome. I just absorbed that scenery a little bit, hung out there 5-10 minutes. I got my bike off the, you know, bike cross and my D-lock, and then I put in my little backpack that I carry with me, and then I just, you know, ride home and, yeah, on the bus and that. And so that was Friday. Saturday, I went to a dance thing. My family, my dad, sister, and my little nephew, and you know, it was a real great day. You know, I just absorbed more scenery. I got to see more of the beautiful countryside of it, and I just absorbed all that in. I was just like, this is such a beautiful. Yeah, I got to also see a old dance teacher that I used to be childhood friends with. I love the Speak Life routine my family did. It was really great, and I got to film it, and I was like, cool, this is real cool. Even though I'm a spectator, I got to do something important, and I'm so glad the way it came out too. You know, I did it right. I filmed it from the right angle, found a good seat, and yeah, you know, it's just real blessing, you know. And I noticed then we went also we had a Sonic, real great. I had a New York chili dog, New York hot dog, onions, and a sauerkraut. Now I thought this. You know, it's kind of weird because most people are like, oh, what do you eat that? I'm eating. I'm like, this is good. I'm like, onions are good. I mean, I know, also responded to the clips that I showed, the little summary of my minimalist, the beginning of this frugal journey, minimalist journey, you know, is I noticed that, yeah, I started to like, you know, more fruits and vegetables. Try to work on it. I'm working on some stuff. I know I need to eat more, but I'm working on it. Again, it's just so refreshing just to be with my family. It's just like, wow, you know, I just want to get away from that selfish you know, that narcissistic environment that the average 9 to 5 jobs create, that want to make people feel so attached, like they gotta spend all the money they earn. No, no, no. That's not the way to do it. You know, and you know, I also like having good role models. I mean, they help me build me up, who I am. You know, and yeah. So Saturday, went home, relaxed, had me a big banana smoothie for dinner, and it was great. Yeah. So yeah. Sunday was amazing too. I was booked all day too, and I got hung out with my friend Matt and all that, my church friends. It was really, really awesome. Got to play frisbee and that. Over frisbee, had such a blast. It's just like, it's more like I'm realizing these experiences, even though they just feel like small, petty things. It's like the life is so enriching that this minimalist journey has been so good. So yes, it's just so beautiful, and really, I just you know, and then I went to an outdoor retreat, had a banana smoothie after playing frisbee, you know, football, frisbee, whatever, for a couple hours. I was real exhausted. Had with me a little big D-man smoothie, put her down. So yeah, really, I've just been booked, and you know, I don't mind, you know, 10xing. I'm gonna have to deal with chaos, criticism, all that. I just learned to keep negative days. I've tried. This is what I do now. I try not to watch the news. I mean, it's kind of crazy to see my family in this house I'm in to watch the news. I mean, I remember one weekend they were watching the news for like 4 to 6 hours. What's going on here? Being a spectator is boring to me now. Yes, I've been watching like that Cardone, Elliot Holmes, you know, Pacific, all the great role models, D-Man, all the great role models, you know, and even small people who are not that big, you know. It's just boring to be focused on the news. That's why I go out and ride my bike all day. It feels so satisfying. It's adventurous. It's awesome. It's just really fun. It's just satisfying. I mean, I'm real satisfied by it, and yeah, you know, and you know, I'm just trying to, you know, get away from the news because it's just not motivating. Yeah, and I was watching this video of D-Man. I was watching this video, and it was about having a purpose in life and all that, and really, I notice I'm more of an adventurous person now, and I'm just more enjoying the journey type of person than the destination and all that. But I do focus on a small little goal every day. Like, I want to volunteer today. I want to, you know, do 200-pound bench press. I want to, you know, do a 500-pound squat, you know, or maybe I want to hang out with more people more often, you know, all those things, all those little goals, you know, every day with this minimalist journey, it's feel like, but that motivational video is tough, you know, having an enemy is important. So if I were to think of my enemies, it'd be soccer moms, my narcissistic job that I'm at. I do not hate it. I do like what I do, but I just do not like the narcissistic management there, but I do like the coworkers. And I also learned this from watching many business videos, is that a lot of businesses try to downgrade employees. What they should be doing is the opposite, because it's not only going to generate more money, but it's going to generate more experience, customer satisfaction. It's all those things. See, they're not good networkers. They're just profit, 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 no networking. So there's no networking, there's no money. And I'm not saying money is everything, but I'm saying the business approach of today does not work well. But that's besides the point of my minimalist journey. I'm not looking for money. I'm looking for more like just more experiences. And Also, I'm avoiding Facebook. You know, I see a lot of these $100,000 cars and these nice houses. People talk about having nice houses, you know, their children. It's like if someone doesn't have these things, they really can't have friends. And I do not believe that. But, you know, it's just like a second MySpace. So I just use it for, you know, online business and, you know, doing this, what I'm doing right now in front of you guys. And, yeah. So you know, even though I may have a few friends, who cares? Who cares? Because I'm only in, you know, the big O, big B, big L. There's more to it than just this. There's a whole other world out there. And Mr. Vargas, I was talking to Mr. Vargas on there, and I hate how the news depicts these other countries as so horrible. Yeah, there might be some rough spots here and there, but it seems like, but I notice my family and friends, they always look on the negative side of things. I'm done looking at the negative. I look at the positive. If I were to get fired today, if I lost all my money in that, what could I do now? Well, why don't I go out, be adventurous, and go get another opportunity? And I really do not like using the word job because that's just boring. I'm looking for an opportunity to be a waitress. I'm looking for an opportunity to be a tech specialist. I'm looking at an opportunity to be a teacher. See how I flipped it instead of saying, yeah, so this is why I talk about avoid negative media, because I want people to flip their news instead of, you know, focus on people died all over the world in the war and, you know, Ukraine and that. Why don't you flip it and focus on what's going to do, what can you do to become a better person in your mind and all that. And that's what I'm thinking right now. You know, it's just, wow, I just feel so much more intuitive. I just want to get things done versus just waiting and become a part of the system. Because a lot of people are like, oh, God help us, oh, God help us. I'm not against prayer or anything, but it just seems like they always have to act hopeless. Like they can't really do nothing. Maybe because of a divorce or something, but really it's, you know, I was reading part of the D-Man's also ebook and talking about this. And, you know, I'm talking about the fixings. Do I need the fixings? You know, and that's another reason I avoid television, is because there's just a lot of advertising that gets me to buy a lot of jazz. When I buy something, I want it to be something I can be like, this is awesome. You know, like the $10 St. John Bays. I like them not because they were, you know, $10 a day, because they were just a nice, real high-class polo shirt that looked like they could have been sold for $50. Dead serious. That looked like a casino dealer could wear. Yeah, it was that good looking. I was like, why do I buy this? But, you know, I got the big box of bananas. I'm going to get some tomorrow. I really like them. Yeah, you know, it's just really awesome that, I love the banana diet. It works. I do it as a cleanse, but, you know, I also eat other things, you know, like fish and that from the dinners. You know, the salami and that, chicken. You know, occasionally you know, I'm working on some things, you know, broccoli, spinach, and all that. But yeah, you know, some days I enjoy myself. You know, I eat cookies, cakes, donuts, but not too much because it's jazz and not really helping me, you know, perform better in my life. So yeah, you know, and about Sunday, man, I'm also going to party, and that's gonna be cool. And it's just lots going on, and just it's really great. Yeah. Also, I noticed my visualization has just been much more bigger. My thinking's just getting more bigger every day. And yeah, you know, and I some nights I'll meditate as long as 4 hours like Bane. I mean, I know that's possible, but you know, I did it anyway. I've been doing that ever since Christmas, and I noticed I don't do that all the time, but I do it maybe like once a month or something. But it's just like the ideas I get through, visualization. That's why I should. That's why I listen to motivational material for that visualization. It just gives me ideas that are just like, oh my, wow, this is really cool. Wow, that's really cool. And yeah, yes, it's just the thoughts are just like, wow, I cannot believe I thought of that. Or it's like, wow, I cannot believe she thought of that. Or he thought of that. It's just crazy, the ideas, and yeah. So I'm cutting all the, fancy jazz drama. I know I'm not going to avoid it, so I just minimize it. Avoiding negative people, and but overall, yeah, it's just this journey has been wonderful. I mean, yes, so far as that's true. And back to the John Vargas about, but Mr. Vargas about the traveling around the world, these countries, these people are happier, and I'm watching these videos of other people traveling these countries. I'm like, this is cool. I want to do this. And they don't have too many things. They have like a little bag of money or something, maybe like a bag or two full of clothes, and then stuff, just the provisions they need and not really want. It's just really cool to see that. Yeah. So, and I already know who my enemies are. They're going to be people who want to be average, be part of the norm, get everything, get the nice house, the nice car and everything. And I'm realizing that Facebook's just a show peep to me. It's just a show peep to me. Really it is, we got to talk about every drama on wrestling, I mean, I don't watch wrestling because really it's just, I feel I'd rather just be in the actual ring, getting slammed and stuff, than just sitting in the seat and just, like I said, being a spectator is really boring. It's just, yeah, that's what I learned from, watching all these cartoon videos and these minimalist videos and all that. I'm just, every day I'm making my mission to learn something. It's just really awesome, and, I feel like I'm more adventurous. I'm reading more, or trying to get used to it. I know I'm watching, stuff on like Vita that. I'm trying to reduce my technology time and try to enjoy more outside. The reason I'm shirtless like this is because not so I can say, yeah, look how big my muscles are. Yeah, look how deep my back is, but more like such. So the real reason I dress like this, see me shirtless and that, people, is because I'm trying to absorb as much as the sun from my skin. The more skin I can get exposed, the better. Simple as that. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that one out. And yeah, and also with the word, it's going great. It's not really a diet. I just eat dinner after work because mostly I'm doing physical work. So if I feel hungry, I'll eat like a small piece of fruit or whatever, just something to get me to keep going. But yeah, overall, it's just been a real great experience. I mean, this journey has been wonderful, and it's really awesome. I want to go to these, and why do I have visions of myself going to these other countries? Because really, I want to see myself travel. It's like I'm getting more into these thoughts of being with that, I'm pretending I have like a little bag of provisions and money and stuff, just like this little, bag of like a tent outside. I'm just walking like this, around here where I live right now, and it's just like, what, and I had dreams like, like I want to go, like I'm in Thailand one day, I'm like, wow, this is awesome. Or I'm in Japan, I'm like, wow, this is awesome, at Evo or whatever. Traveling, why is it important to me? Well, because it gave me that adventure side. So it's not that I want to do it just here where I live. I want to do it all over the world. I want to bike. I want to work out. I'm doing the things that matter more. Being my friends, family, not selfish, narcissistic people for 50 to 60 hours a week. And they're gonna say I should be small, be average, do average things like. But yeah, overall, this journey is just wonderful. I mean, I feel so much more connected to the real world, and I'm focusing less on the drama when it comes to the real life and the internet scene. And yeah, overall, that's all I gotta say. But yeah, it's been a real great journey, and oh yeah, just one thing I want to hit on. Me and coworker, me and her were having a pretty deep discussion on why our job's so narcissistic, and the conclusion we came up with is that it's so much. They don't. You know, I think managers should be more upbringing, and there's a fine line between discipline and being downgrading. All the successful companies try to be more upbringing, try to have discipline and upbringingness than downgrading. Downgrading, people that work for the big man makes them feel small, makes them produce less. And that hurts business, not just retail, but any health, construction, anything, healthcare, anything, it ruins it. But yeah, this journey is wonderful. Watching all these videos and that, it's just been great. Overall, I gotta really say, but it's just a wonderful, wonderful experience, and I just love what I do. I mean, this week I'm really booked. 6 days this week at work, but I'm just gonna tune out the negativeness and just focus on positive. Yeah, that's all I really gotta say. And guys, God bless. You have a great day. Enjoy this little bit of music, and we'll be on our way. guys. God bless. Have a great day.